Hello everyone, welcome to Math Steps. Today we are going to learn how to solve problems involving angles, involving 2D shapes, involving parallel lines. So how to juggle all the rules about angles and parallel lines and 2D shapes together to be able to solve problems. And what is more important is how to reason those solutions. Anytime you find an angle, how much the angle is, or a side, if two sides are equal or not, you have to write the reason down. You must write the reason down. That's the rule of geometry. Okay, so let's have a look at this question. It says, ABC is a straight line. Okay, BD equals CD. Angle ABD is 110 degrees. Find the size of angle BDC. BDC, so it's this angle here, the one that we need to find out. Okay, now let's have a look at the problem again, because in geometry, every problem, what you read in a problem, it's to do with clues. Okay, every sentence, it is a given clue, it's a given rule. Okay, it says ABC is a straight line. So what do you know about the straight line angles? Angles that sit on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So what does that mean? That means that this angle here, see, ABD, plus this angle here, I'm going to write the rule like this. So angle ABD, okay, ABD, plus angle DBC, so it's this one here, plus angle DBC equals 180 degrees. And this is because of the angles on a straight line rule. So, and this is how you are going to write down the rule. Angles, you don't have to write the whole word, but angle on straight. Okay, line rule, angles on straight line rule, okay, that add up to 180 degrees. And so what does it mean? That this means that angle DBC, DBC equals 180, take away 110, equals 70 degrees, okay? Now, once you find out and reason the angle, you must label it on the diagram as well, because that helps quite a lot with finding out the rest of the questions, okay? Now, the other thing that you are given in a problem is these two lines, BD equals DC. So what does this mean? Again, if you are given two lines that are equal in a triangle or in any shape, so think of why. There is definitely a reason. That means the triangle BDC is an isosceles triangle. So write down triangle BDC, isosceles. Then in bracket, BD equals DC. And is given in the problem. Is given, all right? Just write down the word given. It's given here. And so because the triangle BDC is an isosceles triangle, what does this mean? It means that the angles at the base or at the bottom of both equal sides are equal. So angle C here, it is 70 degrees as well. And then you say, so angle C equals angle DBC. Now I'm labeling this as DBC because I have another angle that comes out of this point here as angle ABD. So that's why it's very important to make the angles clear. Because if you just say angle B, then you might think, which angle B? Is this one here or this one there? So angle DBC equals 70 degrees. So we found this angle as well, and we labeled it in the diagram. So now is the time to find angle BDC, this angle here. So again, we know the rule of the interior angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to say angle BDC plus 70 equals 180 degrees. And in brackets, write the rule, int angles, interior angles in a triangle, okay, add up to 180 degrees. And this is another rule that you must write it down, must reason. Huh? And so what does it mean? It means that angle BDC equals 180 degrees. Take away, both of them make 140 degrees, and equals 40 degrees, just like that. So our angle, it is 40 degrees, okay? And this way, if you have a similar question in a test, for example, this is the way how you get full marks. Reasoning is very important, reasoning of every answer. Okay, let's have a look at question number 2. What do we have? We have line A and B is parallel to CMD. So underline it, because two parallel lines, well, we know there are so many rules to parallel lines, okay? It's alternate angles, corresponding angles, they're equal. Alternate angles are they equal to each other, corresponding angles equal to each other. There's another one. It is the interior angles. They are not equal, but they add up to 180. So which of these can you use? We will find out. L and M is a straight line. Now again, L and M, of course, is a straight line. Angle LMD. Now LMD, it is 68 degrees. Work out the size of the angle marked as Y. Okay, now Y, as you see, angle Y is opposite angle N here, or like, let's call it B and D. Okay, it's this one here. And they are both vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. So to be able to find Y, we need to find the N, or B and M. Can you find B and M? Following one of the rules of the angles and parallel lines? Of course we can. Now, angle B and M, as you see, and angle NMD, or LMD, which is the same angle, this one here, are both interior angles because they are sitting. Can you see? They are sitting, or they are standing right inside the parallel line and the intersection line. So this is how you write the rule. Angle BNM plus NMD, angle NMD, the sine of the angle, equals 180 degrees. Okay, and open the bracket, let's write the rule. Interior angle on parallel lines, okay, interior angles. And so we're gonna have angle BNM plus, now substitute, 68 equals 180. So angle BNM equals 112 degrees. Okay, 112 degrees. And it is very important to label it in the picture, 112 degrees. Okay, now we did say in the beginning that angle Y, it is equal, angle Y is equal BNM. Angle BNM equals 112 degrees. Now, why they are equal? Write the rule in brackets as vertically opposite angles. Okay, and close the bracket. And that's it. We found out that Y, angle Y, is 112 degrees. Just like that. As you see, reasoning is so important when you find out the angles in geometry. Okay, next question, question number 3. It says ADB and AEB are triangles. So ADB, so it's this one here, all this one here, and AD and AEM, this one here, okay? AEB, both of them are triangles. ABC is a straight line. ABC is a straight line. Okay, remember, it's mentioned a straight line. Think of angles on a straight line rule. AD AD is parallel to BE. Think of the rules on angles on a parallel. Parallel line and intersection line. So remember those three rules. Again, alternate angles, corresponding angles, interior angles. Find the value of y. So we need to find this angle here. Okay, now let's have a look what we have. Says ADB and AEB. ADB and AEB, they are triangles. Okay, so this angle here is 28 degrees, as you see, and this angle here is 36 degrees. So it's given in the problem, in the diagram. Because AEB, it says in the diagram, is a triangle, that means angle, let's label it here, angle AB, E, okay, I'm gonna write it down, plus 36, plus 28 degrees, equals 180. Okay, and this is the rule from int angles in a triangle, so interior angles in a triangle, okay, add up to 180. Add up to 180 degrees. To 180 degrees, just like that. And so this angle here, so angle ABE, is going to be 180 degrees. Take on a 36, take away. 36 plus 28 is 64. 64 degrees. 180, take away 64, and it's going to be 116 degrees. 116 degrees. So, and I'm going to label it here in the picture. All of this angle is 116 degrees. There you go. Right. I know from the problem that AD is parallel to AB. It says it's given as AD parallel to AB or to BE. And not just written, it's not just written down, but I can see those little arrows here. These arrows shows that AD parallel to BE. Okay, you can write it down here if you want, line AD parallel to BE. In bracket, given. It's given from diagram and problem. So what does it mean? I did mention before, because we have this angle here, can you see? Now this angle here, ABE, and the whole angle DAB are what type of angles? I'm going to highlight. So what type of angles are they? Can you see where they sit? They sit right inside the parallel lines and the intersection line. This is intersection line. Okay? So they sit inside, both angles. This is the intersection line. This one here. And these are the parallel lines. That means these two angles add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to say angle DAB plus angle ABE plus angle equals 180 degrees. And in brackets, write the reason, interior angles on parallel lines, Okay. And that means all angle DAB is going to be 180, take away 116. 180, take away 116 equals 64 degrees. 64 degrees. Okay, all DAB. How about the angle Y? Now, can you see DAB is made of angle Y and 36? So that means, I'm going to draw a line here, angle Y, it is going to be 64, take away 36. 64, take away 36. And the answer is going to be 28 degrees. 28 degrees. Okay, and then I can label it here as well. Can you see how we used every single given clue that was in not just in the picture, but was in the question, And that's why it's important to underline those clues and kind of before you start the problem think, oh, how am I going to use the rule of a straight line here, which we did, we used it here. Or how am I going to use the rules of the two parallel lines? Which one would fit better and give me a quicker solution? Next question, question number 4. ABCD is a parallelogram. Angle DCB is 110 degrees. Angle X is the point on DC such that AX bisects the angle D bisects, it says, bisects the angle DAB. So what does it mean, bisect the angle DAB? That means this angle here and this angle here. So angle DAX, angle DAX, so write it down before you forget what is given. Equals BAX, BAX, all right? We don't know how much, but we know that they are equal, and the write-down given in a problem is given in the question, all right? Given in the question. Calculate the side of angle AXC. So we need this angle here, AXC. Okay, now let's have a look. So ABC is a parallelogram. Because it's a parallelogram, then obviously this line AB and DC are parallel. Now this angle here is 110 degrees. That means this angle here, again, what rule am I using to find angle B here? The interior angles in parallel lines. So this angle here is going to be 70 degrees. So I'm going to write it straight away now. Angle B equals 70 degrees. And then you can say in brackets, interior angles on parallel line or parallel lines, okay, with angle 110, and in this case, with angle 110 degrees. It's interior with this angle here. So this is 70, this is 110. What else do you have? Okay, now how about this angle here? How much would this angle here? This is 110 degrees. This is 110 degrees. So this angle here is going to be, again, 170 degrees here. Okay, and this angle here is going to be 110 degrees because, well, opposite angles are the same in a parallelogram. So all this angle here is 170 degrees. How about half of it? How much is it? So half of it is going to be 55 degrees. So 55 on this side and 55 on the other side. So we're going to say angle BAD equals 110 degrees as opposite in a parallelogram, okay? And so angle DAX equals angle, as we said here, BAX equals 55 degrees. And in brackets, say given. Given, like we've already said before, is given. So this angle is 55. This angle here is 70. This angle here is 110, right? How about this angle here? AXC. This is what we need to find out in it, AXC. So angle AXC. Now we know the AXC. We know that the interior angles in a rectangle add up to 360 degrees. So let's add them together. So AXC plus 110 degrees plus 70 degrees plus 55 degrees equals 360 degrees. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to find out, so if we add them all together here, they make 180 plus 55, they're going to make 235 degrees equals 360 degrees. Angle AXC plus 235 equals 360. And so angle A xc is going to be 360, take away 235, 360, take away 235, okay? And the answer is 125 degrees. So angle AXC equals 125 degrees, just like that. And you can label it here. Can you see again how we reasoned every step of the question and how we used every single clue that is given to us in the problem and in the diagram as well, and how important it is to label. Anytime you find an angle, put it on the diagram, label it, because it's very, very helpful. It's very helpful. It saves you time. Right, and let's have a look at the next question. So this question is for you to work independently. What do we have in here? Our angles are measured in degrees. We have ABC as a straight line. Think straight line rules. Angle APB is x plus 50. Another angle is PAB is 2x minus 10. The other PBC is given as y. Show that y equals AX plus B, where A and B are integers to be found. Okay, so again, follow the rules of angles in a straight line and angles in a right angle, in a triangle, interior angles in a triangle. And just apply the rules, and then slowly, you're going to be able to find a solution to this problem. Thank you very much for watching my steps, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.